Hello there and welcome to an episode of the Versian Chronicles. Today, we take an adventure into the forgotten realms of Faerun. Into a game that I never thought would grace our channel because I didn't even know it existed. Today we're playing Forgotten Realms, Unlimited Adventures, and we will be beginning our journey through the Realm campaign by Ray Dyer. This is 5 different adventures, carrying a set of 6 characters from level 1 to 20, and carrying their kids from 1 to about level 5, prepping them for the rest of the Realms adventures. We sit at the welcoming screen. With us in the party today, we have Kai, the fighter, Pietro, the cleric, the dwarven cleric, Lane, the human cleric fighter, or the half-elf cleric fighter, Frost, the ranger, Lokil, the gnomish, I want to say gnome, that I have Lokil as the gnome mage, and Snark, our dwarven thief. And that is our party. As you can see, we all started with max HP for level 1, because, I'm not fooling with that. And let's see what Ray has to say. Of course, welcome to the Realm. An original Realm presentation of Game R4 Old Adventures. Alright, so we're going to, as you of course can see our characters over the side if you're watching this live. We have Kai, Pietro, Lane, Frost, Lokil, and Snark. And we have choices. We can choose to play the game at once. We can choose to look at the adventure's background. We can see what's different, and we can, of course, save our characters and exit. Of course, we're going to start by saving our characters and exit. We're going to click E there. All right, we're going to click play the game. Load save. Oh, did it? Oh, it actually dropped our characters out. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Let's bring our characters back here. Pietro, Lane, Frost, we'll go Snark, then Lokil. Begin adventuring. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize that saving and exiting would do what I really thought it would do was just let me continue playing, but apparently it does kick your characters out, saves them, and then kicks them out of the party so that you can transfer them to the next adventure, which is awesome. And I think all of Ray's do that, but I'm not sure if all Ray's do. I know these do specifically, which is a really neat feature. All right, let's take a look at the adventure background. It says, there's something about firsts, I suppose. This was the first game I ever designed when I took FRUA out of the box. This is Ray speaking to us. Technically, there was one before this. It consisted of one event, a damage event with the text, bits of Maunder wave to you from the castle walls. It was such a thrill to watch entire parties of characters show their names and then die as those good bits of Maunder waved. Hello or goodbye, we never figured out. But this was the first real adventure I ever designed for FRUA, with apologies to all worshippers of Maunder out there. This one still holds a special place in my heart. It was made primarily for my father and my best friend to play. It was the spring semester of my freshman year of college, and I couldn't think of anything better to do. Imagine that. Actually, it's better if you don't. To make the game a little more relevant, though, I decided to spruce it up a little bit. I brought over the Realm World Hack, and with its items and PC icons and such. I have to admit that I always wanted to play some low-level characters through this game, with some studded leather armor and a few heavy crossbows. God, it's every bit as fun as I thought it would be. I heartily recommend it. Everything else, though, is vintage 1994. No new pictures, no new big pictures, no new sound effects or music. You probably noticed not even a new title sequence. Back then, those things didn't exist in my world. Please join me in a walk down memory lane, where the gnolls still look a bit like troglodytes, and default art is fresh and new all over again. Let's see what's different now. There are a number of differences in this design and the others of the Realm series. Since this design was not originally a Realm design, it has had the items imported and carefully realigned event by event. But some things couldn't be changed without losing the original appeal of the game. For instance, this game predates the intermission screen that serves as one of the benchmarks of the Realm series. When you encamp in Old Adventures, you'll see a tree and some other pieces of default art. Along those lines, this design predates my discovery of the online FRUA community. So, this is a vanilla game. No art has been added, except for the recently added Realm World hack. This is out-of-the-box stuff. Stylistically, you'll find that more things vanish after you see them. I was just learning events as I put them together. The game eventually hits a stride and may seem to be missing early on. Still, there are two major differences in this design and the others in the Realm series: searching and finding traps. You're encouraged to search every step of the way in this design. No one will ever tell you not to. In some instances, you'll encounter more wandering monsters, but that's the extent of the repercussions. Find traps, though, is not implemented at all in this one. I'm pretty sure that I didn't even know it was an option when I made this design, so keep those slots free for some more hold persons or silence 15 radius. All in all, though, for all its warts, this is a design of which I am the most proud. I hope it brings you some of the joy that it still brings from me and my family and my friends. So what are you waiting for? It's time to check out Ye Olde Adventures. Alright, so the developer has now told us, in more or less words, that this is an older design, 1994, right? That he has updated for the modern FRUA for the Realm, so you can carry the Realm characters back and forth through this. But it actually does encourage searching. It has no find traps, which is something that this developer, Ray Dyer, actually does a lot of in other Realm games where, searching is highly discouraged and find traps is highly wanted, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's choose to play the game and take a look. Let's go. Let's do Olde Adventures. Our game begins in a small town known as Lorellan. This is the day you have been waiting for. Wizards have graduated from the Academy to the west and come home. Warriors and rogues have watched as the priests rose through the church from the rank of acolyte. Together with your friends, you can ride forth on the epic quest for which you have been waiting. At the end lie wealth and fame. You'll save fair maidens, slay foul monsters, and discover untold treasures. But first, you must go around Lorellan, your home, and procure the equipment that will serve you in these life or death situations. With these friends, you have gathered outside the blossomed Laurel Inn, where you spent so much time with your childhood friends. This will be your launching point. All right, so we're outside the Laurel Inn, I believe this was. We took a look at the inn. It says the sign hangs from the iron chains and reads, The Blossomed Laurel. All right, let's go inside. As always, the Laurel is nearly empty. A cluster of men sit at the bar drinking. One nods to you. All right, is the bar over there? Yep, we walked over to the bar, and it says, a long line of villagers are at the bar. Some nod to you in recognition. We're going to go up to Kai here. Let's talk. Now that the graduates have returned, all of the kids are going to leave home. I don't like the thought of them wandering the roads at night. It's dangerous. Ooh, okay. Let's have a drink. What's your pleasure? Well, we don't have any like paladins in the party, but we do have a cleric. I don't think a cleric would be able to have too much. So we're gonna have a little bit of an ale. Party has a drink. Let's talk some more. There are some roaming bands of ogre brigands in the forest. They have powerful magic because they killed a powerful wizard, and they're making the way to Lorellan. They always strike at night, though. Ooh. Ogre brigands. Okay, that's probably pretty strong. Let's see if we can get anything else. It's 12 noon right now. The village of Dolphin is terrified. A whole merchant caravan was murdered as they slept, and in the morning, their bodies vanished. Ooh, that's pretty crazy, ain't it? I think there are goblins in the caves to the north. Caves to the north. Okay. Do we want to get a room for the night? No, ma'am. Thank you, though. I don't think we have the money for a room tonight. We're not going to exit in here. All right, let's take a look around town and see what we can find. I have the Armored Saint to our left. Now, remember, we do have a map, which gives us a good idea of where's what. And we can just click here, and we can say in. And that was, what was that called? What was that called? I honestly don't remember. Let's move this out of the way and go over here and take a look and see what that was called. That was called the Blossomed Laurel. Okay. The Blossomed Laurel. Beautiful. All right. So we got an inn there. You can see the inn. All right. And we found the Armored Saint right here. This is the Armored Saint. I don't know if we're ever going to come back here, but let's go inside and take a look. The door is locked at night. Is it night? Oh, it is night. Okay. It's in the morning. Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll take a rest. One of them nods to me. Can we just look here? An old friend waves and passes on the street. Nice. I guess we will leave and then get a room for the night. It costs 1 gold crown. We'll have Kai pay it. We're given the room key. And we find the room very comfortable. Very nice. This is probably a good idea for us to rest. Or sorry. We're not going to rest yet. We're going to take a look at our magics. And who can memorize magic? I think he can. Pietro can. So Pietro is going to... I think we're just going to memorize 3 cure light wound spells because those are immeasurably fantastic. Can Lane learn anything? Lane can. I think we're going to have Lane learn Bless. Ooh, no, have Lane also learn Cure Light. Now that is 6 cures. That is awesome. Okay, that is good. All right. Can Frost learn anything? No. Of course, Snark can't. And Lokil can learn 1 spell. Of course, that's going to be Sleep. And let's keep that. And now we're going to rest. 4 hours and 45 minutes. That'll put us at 5 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. Sound right? Yeah, 6:09. I was actually right on the money. Not bad. All right, let's exit. And let's, of course, save it. And we're going to save this under game A. And we're not going to leave the realm. And we're going to exit. All right, so we've left. And it's now time for us to leave. Given that it is now daytime, we can probably go to the Armored Saint. Let's check it out. We can. So we enter the Armored Saint. And the lady at the desk says, how may I help? Says, may I help you? And we're going to be like, yeah, we need to buy some stuff. So we only have 35 gold per user. So we're going to pool the gold together, all the groups gold, which puts us at 209 gold. Okay. So this is an armor only. That's all they do is armor, right? So what we're going to want to do is probably just buy everybody some plate, some leather armor, except, does he have robes? He doesn't have robes. All right, let's buy studded leather. Let's go with studded leather for everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll buy a shield for me, a shield for Pietro, and a shield for Lane. I think that's all we're buying right now. All right, let's look at Kai. We're going to ready and ready. So we're going to ready all our gear here. View I. Oh, shoot. I got to view items, trade, select Pietro, trade, select Lane, trade, select Frost, and trade, select Snark. Trade, select Pietro's, trade, select Snark, or Lane. So there we go. We're going to now view Pietro, and we're going to go to items, and we're going to ready the gear, and do the same thing on the rest of the party. There we go. And all we're doing now is just readying the armor, because that's very important to do. We don't want to trade it. What am I doing? Ready it. Thank you. Which brings us to an armor. Ooh, Snark is an armor class of 3. That puts us at 5, 6, 6, 4, 3, and Lokiel is still a 10. Yes. Oh, I forgot to grab my gold. We're going to share the gold out and exit. All right, so let's look around town and see if there's anything else we can find that is useful to us. An old sparring buddy bumps into us and finally says, "Hey, hello," and goes along his way. Very nice. Dwarven Merchant Scully, to the left of us, has a sign that says, "The Magic of Miscellany." "May I help you?" All right, he actually has a robe. Exit. Buy. Lokiel buys a robe, gloves, cloak, boots, and a belt. I don't know if any of that'll do anything, but it's worth a shot. Let's see. Lokiel, ready? Oh, can't wear gloves. Okay. But he can wear all that stuff. They didn't do anything. Oh, did I not? Hold on one second. Edit. Lokiel, that should have been 5. Apply changes. Yeah, Lokiel was supposed to have 5. I don't know why Lokiel didn't have 5 there. That's really weird. Double checking if anyone else had incorrect. D6. Is it D6 for a cleric? That doesn't look correct, but like the thief I thought had a D6 to start too. I'll have to double check that and correct that later. But I wanted to make sure that... All right, let's take a look at what he had again. Oh, okay. This was the magic shop. Magic armor. Weird. Okay. The Warrior's Haven. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, now this is where we're wanting to be. All right, let's go to Pool. We found the Warrior's Haven, which is a weapon shop. Shop. All right. And let's take a look. Oh, I pulled the funds properly. And we need to make sure that Kai is the one buying. Yep, Kai is the buyer. And Kai... What do we got here? I think I'm just going to go pretty simple for this and go longsword for Kai. Pietro gets a mace. Can they use a Morningstar? Is Morningstar two-handed? I think Morningstars are two-handed. Mace. Lane is a fighter cleric. Also give her a long sword because she's got the fighter abilities. Frost. You get a short bow, and I'm going to give you 20 arrows. That should be fine. Snark. You get a dagger and a sling. Lokil. You get a quarterstaff and 12 darts. Did I forget to buy Frost an actual weapon? I think I did. Let me see here. Frost gets a... Is there a scimitar? I'm looking for a scimitar. No scimitars, so we'll just give him a longsword. And I think that covers everyone. View I. We're going to ready all of that. View I. Ready the mace. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to ready the longsword. Ready. Actually, we'll ready the short bow with the arrows. We're gonna get a longsword later, but for now, there we go. I keep leaving the money by accident, and I don't think it's much. I think it ends up being like 1 piece of gold for all of us, so it's kind of impressive. But let's finish doing a little bit of exploration around town and see if there's anything else. Another old friend has passed us on the street as we continue to journey around town. I'm not seeing anything really wild other than some... no, we're not going to go to the Wizard Academy. But it's good to know the Wizard Academy's that way. Okay, cool. Wizard Academy is to the east. All right, good to know. All right. This is militia training. Militia training hall. So let's go inside and see what happens. Instructor welcomes you back proudly. No, we don't want to train, but that's a very good idea. Another old friend has passed us. So that's... What is this? It is a temple. Nice. An acolyte greets you. Just passed on through, good sirs. Father welcomes you to the temple. Oh, we can donate. Heal, donate, view, pool, leave. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Let's pool our money, and we're going to donate the rest of it. Give 4 pieces of gold and exit, and we're gonna leave. No, we're not gonna train. Thank you. So we gave 4 pieces of gold. I don't know if that actually does anything, but we gave to the, as another old friend passes the street, we gave, which is important, right? It's important to somebody. As we try to fill out the map here for this small town. There's another building here. I wish we could, like, say more to the people who pass us. Your rogue friend learned lessons behind this door. All right. Oops, that's not what I want to do. It's rogue. Rogue training. This is temple, right? temp / training. Cleric training, right? Cleric training. There we go. Temple / cleric training. Did I do that right? Yeah. Rogue training up north. Let's walk in. Your masters say, hey, what's up? I know you're here. You're, you know, what's this? A relative smiles and waves. Oh, just someone you know. It's someone's home. And I think that's one of the things that's really cool about this module is it looks to be very, very homely, very like this village was or is the home of the characters that you're playing as, right? Like you know everybody. What is this? You have friends in this house. They smile at your visit and you chat for several minutes. Nice. So I mean, it's nothing major. And we are constantly seeing old friends. This is the kind of thing we constantly see. Your cousin greets you. You walked into your cousin's house, so that's really cool. I think there's only a couple more places to even visit here. There's another shopkeeper who sells. That's not what I wanted to do. Who sells a little bit of everything, but also at exorbitant prices. But also has a scimitar we wanted for 22 gold. Good to know. This is the general shop. So, general shop. And I kind of love the fact that we do have a map that we can kind of like dig over and look at and go, okay, I know, you know, what this does and how this works. We're going to exit. And I think that kind of covers the place. Now, we were told there were goblins to the north, so it's probably a good idea for us to take a glance north and see what happens. Let's go forward. What's going on here? We found a shrubbery. The road will take you north towards adventure and death, or adventure or wealth, or death and misery. The moment of truth is at hand. Do you continue? Hell yeah, we continue. Let's go on the road north. I'm going to start searching. Is it literally north? Oh, we found some place. Okay. And then we found, all right. What are we seeing? Hold on. I'm just kind of walking through the woods here. It is now 1 p.m., 1 in the evening. We have not found anything in these woods yet. We're just looking around. It is now 1:30. We begin to explore the woods. Now, these are the woods north of our town, so you would think that maybe there would be like, oh, you've been through these woods before. These aren't anything new to you, right? But that... Why is that room... Okay. Okay, now I'm confused. Now I've found a conundrum because there's something blocking me. Oh, the roads come to life around me as I was searching through the woods. All right, so we have a bunch of enemies around me. Looks like we've got some brigands who have definitely attacked me. All right, looks like Kai has the opening hand. Let's do a because we can just move to attack. We attack and miss. All right. Frost has a short bow on hand, but we're standing adjacent to an enemy, so the enemy is adjacent to us, like in a tactical field. So we can't use the short bow because the short bow has to have at least one area of attack, one range. So what we have to do now is actually just take a moment and we actually have to attack at that close range. It looks like Pietro just took a quite a bit of damage there from an attack. We have to be very careful. We attacked a brigand. We got decent damage off. That was not bad. 8 damage. We killed the first brigand. Means we're going to be able to hopefully take their stuff. That might be really cool. Let's do a... We're going to ready the dagger on Snark, and Snark attacks, missing. That's bad. Pietro, at half health, attacks one of the brigands and misses. Now, Lokil is in a much better position because they can do the aiming and actually help out Pietro by throwing a dart past them. We threw a dart and missed. That was terrible. All right. Snark actually attacks north of him and hits for 3 damage. All right, so now we're going to do... why didn't Lane... Lane should have spells. Why can't Lane... Oh, does... I think it's because she's not using a mace. There may be a guideline, like she can't use maces to use her spells. And we will attack with her. Frost attacks and misses, of course. We're going to cast... I can't actually reach Lane from here. So we're going to attack. Our mage is going to cast Sleep. And try to... Actually, the goal here right now is to save... is try to save Lane. It looks like Lane does fall asleep, sadly. But that's okay. Kai will attack one of the brigands. We're going to continue our attack on the brigands. It looks like Snark is now dying. Pietro is dying. Things are really bad right now. First combat of the night. And we're already in trouble. All right. We've hit the one north of us for quite a bit of damage. All right. We're trying to just seriously roll decently enough to hit. Is this about to be the end of our party and we haven't barely even started? We left the fields for the brigands and immediately we're yep, that's it. That looks like game. Okay, what the hell's going on? Why are they fleeing? I'm very confused on what the brigands are fleeing. I'm sorry, what? We're going to begin bandaging our dying comrades, but I'm very curious and confused. We actually are bandaging. All we have left is bandaged Lokil and continue the battle. Yes, we'll continue so we can finish bandaging everyone up, and then we'll leave. We gained 36 experience. Let's take what we can here. Items. I'm so confused. We got some stuff there. We're going to look at the coin. We have 2 coins from that. So apparently we survived by the literal skin of our teeth. And I think it's a good time for us to go back to the village. And lick our wounds. But we can't lick our wounds because everything's bad. So we are legitimately running. We're going to guard. And that's it. Our party did not survive. The monsters rejoice, for the party has been destroyed. And they have died. That is the shortest, I think, I've ever had a game run. I've never ever. That was amazing. That was awesome. Bad, but awesome. I don't play hardcore rules, so we can just go back from the latest save. That's fine. But it's just one of those things. All right, let me do something really fast here. Let's begin adventuring. Here we go. Editor. He's supposed to have 5. Low-kill should always have 5. Here we go. Apply changes. Snark, I thought should have 7. I thought it was 7 on Snark because it was a D6 for that health. Frost had a D8. I thought she was also supposed to have an 8 or a 9. I think he is actually supposed to have 9. Oh, no, that's right. Pietro is a 10. That's correct, and that's correct. I think everything else was really strange. I also need to know why. I think that was. I think the reason. I think the reason that I'm gonna go look here real quick. Let me click into the thing here. Lane, the reason she couldn't use... Save it. Thank you. Hey. No. I think the reasons Lane couldn't use her abilities was because she had a sword in her hand. And I think that was the issue. So let's go remedy that. All right. I think we need to buy a little bit for everybody. A little bit of things for everybody. So let's pool the money. Kai, you will buy your gear first. And Kai gets a longsword. It's fine. Pietro gets a mace. And I think that means that Lane will also get a mace. I think that's what that means. Frost, of course, will also get a longsword. Snark gets a dagger. And Lokiel gets a quarterstaff. And a sling. Of course, a sling as well. Snark gets a... I think I'm going to go with slings for both of them to begin with. Just because of how much it costs to keep on top of that. We're going to buy 40 arrows. And I think that will do a little bit better, in my opinion. All right. I didn't mean to do that. I'll come back for my money. Thank you. Just share the money. Exit. All right, we are going to buy a robe for Pietro. Not Pietro. Pietro is not the one who needs the robe. Shoot, that's not what I'm going to do. Trade the robe to Lokiel. Thank you. And I need to go to the armorer. Yes, that's correct. This is what's good about having a map, or actually mapping things out a little bit. Because then it's a little easier to kind of go, oh, yeah, I know where I'm going now. All right, let's do pool. Kai, you get studded leather and a shield. Exit. Pietro gets studded leather and a shield. Lane gets studded leather and a shield. Frost gets studded leather. I honestly think I should probably give them a shield too. And also studded leather here. That leaves us with 7. No, I don't care. We just gave away our wealth. All right, so let's... Hi, old friend. Let's do view. Let's equip our items. Okay. All right. Crud, come on. There we go. My brain is having trouble with all my keyboard commands. For some reason, I'm having trouble with keyboard commands today. And it's wonderful. Yes, she can still cast as long as she has her weapon is not a blade. So it's really good to know. VI. There we go. And we will do an encamp for a save just to make sure we've saved. Because you can save at any point, but you can't like do resting at any point. So we will go north like we planned before. So we're going north here. I want to see what's going on like really north of here. It looks like the left side of the road is going to do a lot what the right side of the road is. So we're going to continue just straight north for a minute. Crossroads. There's a sign. It reads that Dolphin Village is to the east and the port city of Saltmarsh is to the west. The trail winding back to Laurelon is narrow and rarely traveled. There's a gentle rolling stream here, and it seems the perfect place to rest and eat. The water is refreshing and dried rations aren't as bad as some of you tasted. As you finish, though, you see a man. He wears leathers and carries a sword. At his side are 2 other men. They sneer at you and demand you give him your money. Pay up quickly, so we may let you live. How do you respond? We'll pay him. The brigand's eyes wide. Which ones? He mutters. At the motion of his hands, arrows fly from the forest. We've all been hit, but we're not dead. Nope, Snark's dead. The brigands charge forward. That sucks. Okay, we have brigands again. Let's do aim. We did a miss on the aim. Pietro has 5 hit points. Why can't I cast? Is it because I'm wearing a shield? Hold on. I'm confused. No, Pietro just can't cast in combat for some reason. Very odd, but okay. We're going to attack the leader. She can cast, though, now, and I do not understand that. I am so confused. Snark is completely unconscious and not even in the fight right now, which sucks because I would really like to... Lane fully healed herself. I don't know why Pietro was... Okay. All right. No, that was correct. This was not. There we go. No. Is this supposed to be a meat grinder? of an episode of of a session of a thing. Yeah, no, straight up meat grinder. I mean, I'm glad I saved recently, but straight up meat grinder. Okay, let's open the save. And I'm glad this wasn't like a hardcore game. Like, I was planning on doing a hardcore game more recently, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll play a more hardcore style game. But am I doing something wrong? Let me go to the Wizard Academy and see what's going on. Yeah, we'll go to the Wizard Academy. Nope, it's just training. Okay. Well, this is supposed to be for level 1 adventurers, so and we've got our gear on, so I mean, what I don't understand is why Pietro can sometimes not cast, but Lane can. Why Lane can sometimes cast, but Pietro can't. Because Pietro and Lane both can cast magic. I'm very confused as to why. Also, this module very much seems to break the usual thing that Ray does, where you don't have many places to rest. It's very odd, and I'm also noticing we're just trying to get some brigands to appear. That something is blocking us from walking too terribly far away from the road. I just noticed that. That is weird, because we keep getting pushed backwards. Watch. Like, I can see an exit, but I can't walk forward through it. I don't know. That's very weird. Never seen that before. Okay, so I know we had an encounter down here. But I want to say that was a random encounter almost. Yes, this was a random encounter. Okay. I didn't know if it was random or not. And it looks like the brigand encounters on this side of the map are at least random. But we are going to be searching. We're searching for any gear or any items that are left in the woods right now. Because again, the way that this one was set up was very much set up for that sort of stuff. And we'll do this for the rest of the quote unquote in-game day, and then head back to town. My word, we've explored a lot of these woods. All right, we've reached the end of that. It's almost the end of the day, and I think we've almost fully explored this side. Then there was nothing that popped up for us. Not to my knowledge, at least. This is one of those things where we'd be like, okay, if we haven't run into anything by, 1 o'clock or like by midnight, which is probably time to head along, little doggies. Yeah, it's probably time to... Ah! There we go. There's our battle. That's what we're looking for. All right. So these are standard brigands. All right. We have a sling. Got a thug here. 3 damage to that thug. 2 damage. Okay, we have one has come up on excuse me. One has stepped up on Frost here, so we're going to do a little bit of fun here. We're going to do this. No, I didn't want to attack the ally. I wanted to attack the thug. Nice. So that thug is very much dead. That thug looks like he is hurt. We can now cast. I'm sorry, thug backstabs? What? Cast Cure Light Wounds. Pietro is casting a spell targeting Pietro, or targeting Snark, so we actually just healed Snark up. We're going to return. We're going to swap out for our quarterstaff on Lokil, who did 7 damage with the quarterstaff, so that's not bad. 5 damage Lane pulled off with her mace. Kai did no damage with his attack. Frost, with his longsword, also does nothing. First thug flees in panic. Kai also attacks again, and that thug flees in panic, but takes damage from behind as he's fleeing. Looks like we have now basically killed off everyone. Nope. We're going to be done. We're going to guard. I was seeing if I could catch up with the enemy there. Not sure if we can. We're going to do quick mode and see if we can catch up with the enemy. I love quick because it allows you to like see what the AI would do. And in cases like this, the AI can just kind of handle themselves. And they did. The AI handled itself. We're not going to continue the battle. That is 32 experience points, and we search the area for valuables. All right. Everyone got 32 experience, including my unconscious boy, because he was healed at the end of the fight. I believe that's how that works. All right, we're going to share all the cash, and then we're going to look at what we can take. It's a bunch of leather armor and quarterstaves, so we're going to pick it up, and we're just going to take a bunch of it. It looks like we took most of it on Kai. We're going to take the next bit on Pietro. I think that's not a bad run for the day. Okay, a second fight begins. Okay, second fight breaks out. We're going to try to take care of the ones that are bound to hit us. Brigand gets hit for 2 points of damage. Okay. Come on. All right, we don't have much going on here. We've got to just... Oh, come on. Pietro. Done. Why can he not cast? I do not understand why he can't cast in this situation, because he's been able to do this before, and it almost seems random when I can cast and when I can't cast. All right. All right. I honestly think this is a dead, because I haven't seen a time when attacking by brigands has not ended up by dead. So that's why I was trying to get out of the woods before dark, because it seems like staying in the woods at dark is the trigger for being attacked. All right, casting Cure Light Wounds. And Frost has, I mean, we're really in a bad way right now. That's much better. Center. Target. Lokil is fully healed. All right, Lane. Cast. Sleep. Target it. All right, we've slain one. There's 4. And we're going to bandage Lane up. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to swap out for the sling and begin attacking with the sling as much as we can to try and save our comrade. Done. We're going to bandage Snark. I'm a big fan of... I'm a really big fan of like this idea where one of the rules I do play by is I have to be right next to the person I'm casting the spell on, or it does not work, right? That is one of my big beliefs. You cannot... what am I doing? That should have been done. And no, we don't have to continue the battle. 31 experience. Let's check with... We're going to have Pietro begin to carry the rest of the stuff back. We're going to take the money, which is not much. I'm going to look at the items here. That's where the money's at. And begin grabbing all of this. None of this is going to be that amazing. It's going to be fairly standard stuff as we begin to take the rest of the stuff here off their hands. We are going to... Yes, we need to claim it. I need to share the gold, which isn't much. And then we're exiting. And now we're going to cast one of these Cure Wounds. I'm going to cast it on Snark. And Snark is now partially healed. We're also going to cast it on Lane. And then cast it on Frost, which gives us, just in case we want to exit. We don't want to do anything out here. Yes, we're going to go home. So that was scary. What we're going to do is... I don't know if the general store is going to be open at night. Let's find out. It is, so that's good. And we can actually begin our selling process because we're probably going to get better money out of this person. So we're going to quickly... nope, exit. We're quickly going to try to sell stuff. This is not bad pricing. Okay. This is helpful. Okay. All right. And we're just going to sell off the stuff we don't need, which will help us gain more money for better gear across the board for the group. So as we get better gear and as we get more experience, we're going to be just in a better position all in all. And now I've got 69 experience. Nice. I know. I'm juvenile. Sue me. So we're continuing our selling of stuff. Now, one of the things that is very strange about how this game seems to work is in like Pool of Radiance and other such fun games. It seems like they are very much bound to the idea of, you have gold, copper, and stuff like you would expect, right? However, this is not the case in this game. Everything kind of operates in platinum, which you can imagine as your gold, right? So that's just kind of got to keep that in mind, is platinum is gold in this world, in this game. I don't know if there is a way to change that. It would be really neat to. Let's pool our money and see how much we got. 290 is not bad, actually. So let's go to Frost. One of the things I did want to get for Frost is... I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Yes. I'm going to buy. Thank you. One of the things I wanted to get for Frost was a Scimitar or a Bastard Sword. But a Bastard Sword can be got cheaper elsewhere. Being a ranger, they're really good with the bow, so I could probably just go whole hog and get that longbow for them. That isn't crazy. It is just an awful price for the bow. Let's share and look at what we got as far as our money pools go. 49 gold a piece. That's still not terrible. Let's go and rest at the end. Gonna go to the Blossom Laurel. And of course, it's empty, so long line of villagers at the bar. We're going to drink. We're going to drink some beer. We have a drink, and let's talk. Goblins in the caves to the north. We're hearing a lot of stuff from the... yeah, we're hearing a lot of rumors that it looks like the caves are probably the only real rumor that might be useful. We're going to have Kai pay for it again, and we're going to go to the room. And I believe we should be fine already with our memorization. Yeah, it auto memorized what we had, so we don't need to re-memorize our stuff, which is really nice. So we're going to begin by resting, and it looks like Pietro, Lokil, and Lane have just auto re-memorized their stuff, and that leaves us at 2:09 in the morning. What I'm going to do is we are in some serious hurt, right? So what we're going to do is we're probably going to cast. We're probably going to do... Now, what I could do is what I call fix. And I feel like that is definitely one way we could do it. What fix does is it makes it to where each of the characters that are like... You go through and we're casting. What's the word I'm looking for? Lane is fully healed. I think everyone is fully healed now. No, one more full heal up here with Kai. There we go. Anyways, what fix does is it heals you instantly. I think it does casts cure spells on everybody, and it ends up only taking an hour, which I feel like is a little... I know that if I'm not mistaken, healing only heals for 1 day, right? It's like a full night's rest only heals 1 HP in the original game, if I'm not mistaken, in Dungeons & Dragons, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. So a way around that is if you had a party with clerics in it, the clerics would rest for their... You have to rest, I think it's like 4... You have to rest a certain amount of time. And then you would cast your spells in the morning, and then you would, instead of going out and adventuring that day, they would stay in town, right? They would cast the spells they got, heal up a bit, stay in town, rest a little bit to regain a little bit of their health, and then, over another night. So it would be, the entire party would end up healing over the course of 2 or 3 days in town, which I think is a very, very good way to do it. And of course, that's not how the game works, because the game doesn't have anything to do in town. Like, I can buy stuff, but I can't do anything in town. Where in a tabletop setting, there is stuff to do in town. You can help out people. You can talk to people. You can kind of gain more quest stuff, where that's not the case in this situation. So what we did there is I used basically 2 nights. We're just gonna leave. Thank you. And no, we're not getting room right now. Thanks. I used 2 nights 2 rests in 1 night, which covered about 9.5 hours for the heals, and that way we are fully healed now. So we have 13, 10, 8, 8, 7, and 5 HP respectively. And we're going to be continuing back into the woods. Maybe we can catch some more of those brigands. We're going to be doing... We can still in camp. We're going to save. We're going to be not doing save scumming, but we're definitely going to be saving it and taking a look. See, we're now checking out the left side of the woods, and we're doing our searching here. Again, as the designer said, do your searching. Wait a minute. Since I do have money now, let's go south, sideways. Okay. Weird. There is definitely something in those woods. I just don't know what yet. All right, we're going to encamp, save a No. Exit. All right. That's what I thought. We're going to rest, quote unquote rest, and then immediately be attacked. Now, last time I paid, and we're going to pay again. Not everybody got hurt. Now, what I'm curious about, all right, anyways, no, we're going to straight up attack the brigand. That's kind of did not what I wanted to happen, but that works. Pietro took 5 damage. Lane attacked. Comrade is dying. Snart goes in for the attack. Frost attacks. We're focusing on the brigand leader right now. 9 damage of the brigand leader. He's down to 4 health. That's fine. This is a test fight. I wanted to test to see if attacking made any difference to how the fight goes. Because again, we're at level 1, so yeah, this is okay. So that was about what I expected, right? So I'm curious to see. Let's go back to play the game, and we're going to load save. Play the game. Okay. Okay. All right. This is what I thought. As you finish, you see a man. He wears leathers. Okay. Pay up. You may live. Let's immediately attack him. We didn't get hit by the arrows. If we attack, we immediately... Okay. So there is no difference. Weird. I probably could have done that better. I'm trying to figure out my brain. My brain is now rolling because I was like, would that sleep been a cast better somewhere else? Probably. Okay. No. Done. Cast. Cure light wounds. Target. All right, Lokil is healed. All right, 4 damage. Pietro Frost just did 7 damage. Pietro's going to begin casting. And Pietro's just going to cast it on himself for a second. And I don't see a clean way for us to really get anywhere close to our boy over there. Sadly, as we take on the leader, I should say. Both brigands actually surrendered without us losing the fight. We won the fight. Oh my goodness, we won the fight. 72 experience points. The fight was won. I honestly didn't expect that at all. What I just knocked over my mic. I am so excited. Did not expect that whatsoever. We're going to share whatever gold there was. Kai gets the chainmail. Yeah, that's fine. Kai can take the chainmail. We're just going to begin walking through here and just cleaning up the mess as we give Frost the remainder of the arrows. We see a larger force of brigands led by a mounted orc. We're soon to be vastly outnumbered, soon to be overwhelmed. We're going to escape. We escaped. It says, where have you gone? All right. So we have escaped. Now we're hurt, right? Let's take a look at our magics. Magic. Cast. We can cast 2 Cure Light Wounds. Snark definitely... Oh my goodness, really? I was going to say Stark definitely needs it. Pietro, how many do you have? You have 2 as well. Let's cast 1 on Kai. Full healed. And we're going to cast 1 more on Lane. Everyone is at least at their max or 8. So that's fine. All right, let's do a save. We're going to save this in B. No, we're not. We're going to save this in A. We're just going to do this right. There we go. All right. All right, let's stop searching and let's figure out our way out of the woods here. Where are we? What do you say? What do I say? Yes? The village dolphin is the size of Laurelin, if not a little smaller. People are simple, common folks, much like yourselves. Wait, what? What do you mean, what do you say? I'm confused. What do I say? I don't know what did I say? I don't know what I said. You ever not know what you said? It didn't give me a dialogue there. So I'm very confused. Cottage. It just said, gave me an answer of yes or no. So I'm a little confused. Oh, don't walk into people's homes, apparently. The tailor shop. What do you sell? A cloak, gloves, and robes. All right. Do we have an inn where I can at least, like, rest and possibly healed? A large priest stands before you with quiet eyes and determination. My name is Hannes, he says. I have seen my fill of the horrors plaguing my home, and I would come with you. Hannes helps his mace and steps into your ranks. Beside his appearance in manner of all business. Oh, okay. Hannes. Inn of Dolphin. The innkeeper welcomes you to Dolphin. Will you be staying long? At least one night. It'll cost a single coin for a room. Thank you. There we go. Even the foreign beds feel good after a long day's walk. It's been almost 2 days because we. Yeah. At least yeah, almost a day and a half at least. Oh no, it's been a day. Okay, so we were running. We went up there about midday and then ran into the woods, and then we've come over here and it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, that's not bad. That fight was fairly early in the afternoon. Okay, so we haven't even been a full day. Just to show you, because I'm already full health, I want to show you what Fix looks like. Fix literally just heals you and doesn't even. It doesn't even like. We didn't like move much as far as on the scale of this is how long it takes. So, can we look at this character here? He is a level 1 cleric, but he is chaotic good. Now, if you don't know how this works, chaos is bad news, as far as I'm aware. So it's very interesting that we have a chaotic on our team. I'm not sure what that means. Not sure what that means. I don't understand either what the first thing, what's the first event meant. because it didn't say anything. As far as I could tell, it may have been so quick that I didn't see it. We're gonna rest. What we're gonna do is we're going to rest for. We're gonna go hours, and we're gonna add. If I put it 12, it'll be 3 a.m. So if I put it at 14 is 5 a.m. 15 is 6 a.m. We'll put it at 14 and then rest. That'll give us plenty of time. We'll rest until the morning and be okay, right? Okay. 6 a.m. That's exactly where I wanted it to be. We're going to save it. And we're going to leave. I don't know why Hannes joined us. We're going to leave. Thank you. Come back anytime. Thank you, buddy. All right. Temple of Blessed Light. Inn of Dolphin. The Armory. Ooh, I like this place. May I help you? Yes. Yes, you can. Holy shit. Look at these prices, though. These prices are much higher than where we started. Just straight up higher. We're like shielded leather. We're looking at a much higher price setup. We have 300 gold, it looks like. Yeah, about 300 gold. So let's see. We have no gems or jewelry. That's fine. I didn't mean to leave. We return and demand your wealth. Yes, thank you. Let's do the thing. All right, we're going to do that there and sell that. Yes. And then begin selling everything else off. And I think that's a good idea to go. And sometimes that's how it works. But I also think he's giving they're giving me a little bit more money than alternative. So could be worse. So that was not a bad set of fights, though. I do want to point that out. It wasn't bad. That fight was not bad at all. It was just very strange how that went down. You know, okay. Let's pool our money and buy. And we have 500 gold. Nice. Now that we have 500 gold, let's do... Ring mail is better than chainmail? Is it better than chainmail? I didn't think ring mail was better than chainmail. I thought chainmail was better than ring mail. For some reason, I thought ring mail was better. Chainmail was better than ring mail. Let's find out. I'll buy it. Here's what we'll do. We'll trade it. One. Exit. Sorry. What? Appraise. Yes. Sell. That's fine. Okay. Share. Pool. Okay. Thank you. View. Item. That puts him at a 3. Okay. Pietro is at a 6 right now. Okay. Let's view items. My goodness, stop with the... I honestly... And that's... Exit. Hold on. That was dumb. I just accidentally left the area without my money. Because it's very easy to leave a store without sharing your money, and that's very frustrating. I've accidentally done it a couple times, and it's very frustrating. That I've done it a few times. So, all right, exit. All right, pull the money. View. Sell. Five. Hold on. Buy. No, wait. I gotta be careful with this. View in... Okay. Sell Y. Okay, so this is what I was trying to do earlier, is sell everything I've got, and I will buy a ring mail. One ring mail, give it to Kai. We're going to ready the ring mail and take a look real quick, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We should have a little bit of gold to spend. Here we go. All right. So we're going to buy... Hold on. Buy the ring mail. All right? So we bought the ring mail. Now we're going to view... All right. Chain mail. Okay. Studded leather puts us at 6. That puts us at 8. Ring mail puts us at 5. Chain mail puts me at 3. That's magic chain mail, ain't it? I do that. Yes. I would be willing to bet that's magic. Because that doesn't sound right. $75 platinum for the chain. That doesn't sound right to me. Something about that is weird. Is that not? All right. Pool, share. Pool. VI. SY. There we go. I wonder if that's just a weird quirk of things being odd or I don't know. Anyways, because I'm buying a chainmail for Pietro, and I'm also buying chainmail for Lane, and I don't think he can wear chain. I don't think anyone else can wear chain. Let's share. Exit. Thank you. View. Lane. I just unreadied it. Oh, unready. Chain. For yeah, it's. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm very confused. All right. Yeah. I don't get that at all. But not saying I won't take it, but I'm very confused on why the leather armor or why the ring mail costs more, but definitely does not protect more. So it may be a magical thing, or it may be something else that I don't know about. VI sell off the studded leather armor. There's no reason to carry it on us if we don't need it. Okay. Awesome. Okay. What else we got in town here? Glassblower. Buy a mirror. Okay, I can't buy a mirror, but okay. Why can't I buy a mirror? She said buy a mirror, and I was willing to buy a mirror. So why can't I buy a mirror? Why won't you let me buy a mirror, Mama? Why won't you? Anyways, so this town is very odd. The Temple of Blessed Light. I don't see any majory around here, so that's fine. The mausoleum stands in disrepair. All is deathly still. Not a sound can be heard. The doors of the mausoleum are securely closed. All right, we found a mausoleum outside of the city. And as I'm exploring around the edges of this mausoleum, you can kind of tell that this was like a first really odd way of handling woods. I'm looking for a second way into the mausoleum, by the way. What we're doing right now, we're walking around the mausoleum looking for a possible second way in. Because mausoleums are cool, right? All right. Exit. Let's go and I guess leave. I've done enough searching. Let's go to the inn and stay for the night, I guess. Do I still have a room key? I do not. So I need to go get a room key. Room. It'll cost a single coin. That's fine. Innkeeper thanks you. You're given a room key. And now we go to bed. We're going to rest. We're going to rest for, we're going to say hours, and we're going to add maybe 6 hours is a good rest. Yeah, 6 hours is a good rest time. That puts us at 3 in the morning. 4 in the morning. Now, once we reach where we're trying to go, it'll be 4 in the morning, and we're leaving Dauphin. We're going back to the crossroads. Remember, please, we've got to save it because death is all around the corner, and there was a big freaking mess. And the game seems to want us to go to Saltmarsh to the east. All right, so let's head to Saltmarsh. Port City of Saltmarsh. Guards nod to you as you move through the gates. They wear plate mail and carry broadswords, much unlike the militia in Laurelin. The city is vast. For a moment, you could feel that you could get absorbed into whatever its labyrinthine walkways to your left. Into its labyrinthine walkways. To your left, the buildings lie in disrepair and the people appear rough. To your right, its true splendor. Okay. What's this? The barracks. You're entering the poorer section of the... What does that say? What did that say? Poorer section of the city. Proceed with caution. Why do I need to proceed with caution? I'm so confused on why I would need to proceed with caution. Are there brigands? Are there... The belching what? The Belching Beast. A sleazy tavern. Around the corner to the south, a bard sings a tune with the skill of a bull moose. People look at you from the boarded up windows. You feel eyes scouring your backs. The bar is crowded and people are talking in hushed and excited voices. Let's talk! Psst, right outside the inn is weapons dealer. It's all black market stuff, but the prices are great. Just remember, I didn't tell you nothing. You got to watch out from the black market down from the southwest. My friend Joey disappeared down there last week. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We don't want to stay the night. No. The bartender also wants us to stay the night. It ain't the night. The boarding up building has been deserted for decades. Okay, so we entered the boarded up building. Some members of the poor community in Saltmarsh have taken offense to your presence. A battle begins. I'm sorry. What? All right, so we've got 11 moves on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a lot of these people to sleep. And as much as I dislike this method, if this were a tabletop game, you were running this at the table, this would be a good opportunity to be like, okay, use your diplomacy to work. Like, this would be a good thing to go, hey, how would we use our diplomacy to handle this situation? However, this is a tabletop CRPG, and there is no diplomacy in a CRPG. Not ones this old. So what we'll do instead is stab a bunch of them with stabby sticks and super stabby sticks. And did I mention the stabby sticks? Because that's really important. We have how many movements? We have 5 movements on Pietro that I kind of love. As we begin our murder hoboing of the group, of the rest of the sleeping group. I don't want to know what he's casting. What are you casting? Bless? Why did Haynes just bless the party? I have questions. Not many questions, just questions. Anyways, especially since the party is like literally fighting sleeping thugs at this point, because they are dead. The whole lot of them are dead. 23 experience points. Searching the area for valuables, we probably won't find much. We of course will pull and share the money. Yeah, they really didn't have anything at all. It was literally just leather armor and quarterstaffs. So I guess we'll take it and sell it off for a little bit of cash somewhere. All right, we're heading over to the richer side of town. We're going to go to Iron Nose, the Dwarven Storm Mason. For a fee, he can build anything, apparently. So that's pretty good to know. We're looking for shops. An empty spot. Found empty. Is there no shops? Golden Goblet. That is an inn. That is a very extravagant inn. So that's neat. I'm just like honest to goodness seeing if there's anything of note inside the city. Salt Marsh Palace. There's a palace here apparently. The Temple of One Light. We found a temple. The Hall of Training. Gems. The poorer. Well, we actually re-entered the poorer section of the city. We got to be careful not to accidentally do that because they will attack me. The best defense. This has got to be the best defense is offense. Oh boy, yes it is. It has full plate mail for 2,000 gold. Full plate mail. That is amazing. I love it. We're going to just quickly praise our gemstones and get rid of those. See if we have any. I don't believe we do, but it's never a bad idea to take a look-see. This is as we go back to the selling of the stuff. It's 37 plat in this town for leather armor. That's not bad for leather armor at all, considering we were only making like 10 in the other town, and we weren't making like it's selling leather armor here is worth almost triple what we were getting at the other locations. So, yeah, about that. I absolutely love it. I 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 love it. Let's see what we have when we pull everything together. 500 gold, not much. But to be able to buy plate this early is not bad. The ring mail is expensive though. And I think the bracers are expensive too, because I'm pretty sure we can get bracers for cheaper somewhere else. So good to know. Good to know. Yes, we're going to grab our money because yes, duh. That leaves us with 86 gold apiece. Sorry, exit please. Alrighty then. So we have a story about, what is this? Willard's weaponry. We have a story about, let's take a look at Willard's here. Willard's literally has just weapons. What did I expect? We had a story about the poorer side of town in the southeastern corner having a black market. So let's search for this black market here. People look at you from boarded up windows as if they are scowling. You have entered the black market. All sorts of creatures walking about, from sailors to a wizard leading a troll by a leash. There are goblins and bugbears and other creatures, all brought together peacefully by money. How do you react? Let's browse. You find all manner of objects for sale. There are 8 tables with merchants from 6 races. The following is for sale. Table 1. May I help you? Sure. Let's take a look here. We got a battle axe for 7. That's not bad, actually. Battle axe. Battle axe. 2-handed battle axe. For my fighter. What will that do? It's a dual-handed weapon, though. So, it's a 2-handed weapon. Gotta be a 2-handed weapon, right? I wouldn't let my characters wield battle axe with one hand, right? Wouldn't let that happen. So, exit. Exit. Table 2 has... May I help you? Let's take a look what you got. Also got a battle axe for a little bit cheaper, actually. A morning star for 20 and a pick. A lance, not bad. Exit. Exit. Table 3 has some goblins. And they have arrows. Yeah, actually. Well, let's load Frost up on these 13 gold arrows. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Okay, that's fine. Exit. Table 4 has a centaur or horse minotaur. A minotaur has a battle axe for 25. Expensive battle axe. Heavy crossbow. Banded and plate mail. Not for cheap. Shield for really expensive. Table 5 has a older lady who has a ring for 10. Yeah, let's buy the ring. We'll buy a ring. That's fine. We won't know what it does yet, but we bought it. And the last table has someone with not that great stuff. A composite longbow, which I'm not entirely sure what that would do, but that's cool. Exit. Table 7. A bugbear, it looks like, with battle axe, composite longbow for cheaper, and a longbow for more expensive. Not bad. And final table, which is a orc who has nothing really I would want. Haynes shakes his head. I'm surely glad this is over with. All right. So we can, if we like, go to battle with them. But that is bound to be one hell of a fight. I believe it would be one hell of a fight. So that's something definitely to think about. Anyways, now that we're here in Salt Marsh, I think this is a solid time for us to take a break, take a breather, and let's go over what we've done so far. This has been fantastic. I enjoy this so much. This is, again, a live show. If you're listening to this on the podcast, come on by, listen to the live show, watch the live show as we're playing. It's a lot of fun. You can see a map. You see little icons with all the characters. You can actually track their HP and AC in real time instead of me having to tell you. It's really nice. Of course, you can find that information in the links below, and I try to do one of these a week. I will be going through all 5 of 6 of the adventures. So this will take a while. So if you're hearing this on the podcast months after this has been recorded, which, by the way, is on April 7th, be aware if you're listening to this on the podcast, it's been 4 months. Sorry, guys. But if you're listening to this through Patreon or you're watching this on YouTube, come on by. Come on, watch it live. It's a lot of fun. With that said, it has been a fantastic hour, almost 2 hours. My name is Kylie Kane. This has been the Versian Chronicles, The Realm Edition. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye now. Oh, this has been a lot of fun. But I have to go. I have to run. So, much love. I will see everyone again on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday is, I think, the next time I'll be streaming. And I'll be streaming some Dungeon Hack. So come on by to watch me fail at a roguelike. Me fail at a roguelike? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Come on by, take a watch. It's gonna be great. My y'all.